Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Your man Dami K in here, of course, on Fire Television, his and her show. Sweet Tea will be joining us in a few minutes. So I hope that you and yours are having a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. It is, my favorite time of year. And you often hear people describe the Thanksgiving holiday season as just that. I love the food and I love the time with family. So oftentimes this time of year, I mean, it's the same food, right? It's soul food traditionally, but at the same time, uh, spending it with family, seeing people that you don't normally see is what makes it so special. So definitely excited about that. Just tuning in. His or her show. Sweet Tea will be joining us momentarily. In Baltimore, I did want to talk about Baltimore. Oh, it looks like Sweet Tea's backstage. Okay. Baltimore, a lot of news going on there between Governor Hogan, Marilyn Mosby, a lot of back and forth. I definitely want to talk about that. So Hogan initially bashing the state's attorney bashing him back. Who's right? Who's wrong? He's got an election. He's trying to run for president. Okay, and like the former President Trump, Larry Hogan has never shied away from dumping on the city of Baltimore. Every opportunity he wants to jump on the city of Baltimore. So that is what he is trying to do, using that as his opportunity. As I said, just tuning in, his and her show, holiday edition, Sweet Tea's in the building. As I promised, I told y'all she'd be here in a second. How are you doing?
I'm blessed.
You're blessed and highly favored. Is that what you were going to say?
Yes. You're on time,
Is that a surprise?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You're not on time.
Right. Okay. So I ask you this question every year. What are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the small circle of friends that I have. I'm thankful for that I have a job. Um, I'm thankful that I didn't get COVID-19. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my sanity. Um, yeah, it's been a rough year for me. I'm just thankful that I survived and I'm still surviving.
Wow, I did not think you were going to get that serious. Wow, look at you. So thankful. You have a lot of things to be thankful for, as do a lot of people. Is this your favorite holiday, or do you have a favorite holiday?
Diamond, I don't
You don't do the holiday thing, right?
No.
Not even Valentine's Day, nothing.
I used to be a super lover on Valentine's Day, but
But
you gotta have someone to love.
Okay, all right. I love this time of year because I love the food and I love the time with family. Even seeing people that you haven't seen since the last holiday, I still like that. So it's always a good thing going into this time of year. I'm dropping a Christmas album on Monday.
Really?
Yes, it's been a surprise. I've been working on this, but yes, I'm dropping a Christmas album. Club Music Christmas Part 2 is coming out Monday. So there's the announcement. And of course, I had to do it on his and her show. I mean, what? Of course.
Did you not visit the 90s flashback that was at the club last week, or was it Sunday?
Yeah, I was there. I was. I wasn't. I didn't plan on. I'm glad you brought it up. I didn't plan on being there. Okay. And yes, a few artists that I was instrumental in their careers were on the bill, but I personally was not invited. So I had no plans on being there. However, DJ Kenny V called me up and asked me to come and perform some of our songs during his set.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of the fact that Lil Lucky was on the bill and Big Red was on the bill, I had not planned on performing because neither one of them, asked me to be a part of their show. So, I wasn't gonna go. But Kenny, asked me to go, so we did some of his songs. It was fun. It was funny. And yes, I wish you had been there. Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Let me tell you something. So everybody knows that me and Lucky, the singer, Lucky Legato, that's
right.
his name. We were in a long-term relationship around those times that he made.
That's how we met, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy, I don't know what he drinking, but he has not aged since I've been with him. Lucky looks the same since I met him. Yeah. Like his voice is still beautiful as usual, but I'm like, does this dude get old? Like he looks the same. He looked good. He sounded great. He looked good.
Yeah. I had a chance to talk with him during the show. I guess after he got off stage, and we talked for a while. And I was saying similar things, like his voice is still, still high quality. And I was just asking him, what has he been doing? How has he been able to keep his voice together? And he didn't have no answer. Just just blessed. I don't I don't know what you know what I mean. But yeah, so it was good. It was good to see folks, and yeah, it was a good time. So
I just think if they didn't have it on a Sunday, if they did it like a Friday or a Saturday, it would have been totally awesome.
I agree.
It would have been packed.
I agree. A Sunday night was a strange time.
Yeah. Because a lot of people was like, man, I wanted to go, but it's on a Sunday. I gotta go to work Monday, like stuff like that. But
yeah.
If they ever do it again, it needs to be.
They said that they are. They said that they are going to do. Yeah. So
I was in here jamming. Like it took me way back. Great memories. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. It was. So so you got to see some of it online?
Yeah, I went on Peach's page, the one.
Okay. Yeah.
I went on her page and was watching it, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it took you back to the old days, Hammer Jacks.
The good days.
The good days. So do you like that time period?
I love that time period. I wish that the kids in this day and age could experience what partying was really about when we were their age now.
People dancing, yeah.
The club experience was totally just awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah, it really was. I was saying
cell phones, no
cell phones. Right. You could do your dirt. You could do your dirt, and nobody had you on tape. A lot of crazy stuff that used to happen in the clubs. But it went back there for a minute. Scotty B was on the set. He mixed for a while, and Techniques closed out the night. And so Kenny B performed, Low Lucky Legato performed, Big Rhea performed, Black Star performed, Theo performed, and like you said, Miss Peaches performed. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I am. Oh, well, Dookie Man was there, and they played some songs that he produced as well. So it was good. It was a good time. It was a lot of dancing happening, and I hadn't heard that much club music in a venue in a long time, since back in those days when it used to be, I don't know, 80% of the music that you heard.
Back then, you waited, you looked at your watch.
Yeah.
club music about to start.
Right. It didn't matter where you was at in Baltimore. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
knew the time that it is about to go down. When that siren about to come on,
Yeah.
the club music was about to hit.
Yeah.
Everybody was be getting ready. Like we love the R&B and the hip hop, but it's about to drop.
Yeah, I mean, I remember some big parties on Thanksgiving night over the years back in the day. Some big parties.
The line would be long, like starting right now.
Right, definitely. You had to get down there and get in line.
Early.
Yeah, and you were what they call club royalty. Y'all used to come through the club with security and all this extra stuff. It was a very different time. A very different time. Me knowing you now, it doesn't seem like you would entertain any of that kind of stuff.
Did you have to go there with the security?
Yeah, that's how it used to be.
Club royalty.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I never understood it. I never got into the security thing. Me myself. But I guess singers are different. So
it was who I was dating at the time.
Yeah.
He was a very important person. Even if you didn't think he was important, he thought he was important, and he let the world know that he was important.
And y'all used to take security. Y'all used to take security to the mall too.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We be in security mall with security, like yes.
Oh yes, wow, that's freaking hilarious.
Like park up to the front, they lift the little thing up, VIP parking. We ain't wait to get in. Yes.
Come right into Shoe City. You come on right on in here. Yeah, but it was really good. I was really impressed with Miss Peaches, her energy. I hadn't seen her perform before, and I've seen her out and about over the years. But I really liked her energy.
Yes, and she did an amazing job.
She did.
And that girl can sing.
She can sing, and it takes a whole lot to stand on the stage next to Lucky, who can really sing. And yeah, and for her to get up there and want to sing back and forth with her, because I have seen Lucky embarrass people.
Right.
With his, because he's very talented singer. Yes. And so it took a lot of guts for her to bring him up on the stage like she did. Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool night. Definitely shout out to Techniques and his whole team for doing that at Safari. That was my first time going to Safari. I really liked the venue.
It's a beautiful venue.
Yeah, it is. And so it's definitely not gonna be the last time I go there. I really like the venue. Mm-hmm. So as far as Houston, what is the weather like down there?
Today the weather sucked.
It was raining?
Yes, it was cloudy. It was rainy. It was just a little bit chilly. Like, I mean, I have my windows open right now, but still it wasn't like nice Houston weather. I call them Houston nights. It wasn't a Houston night.
Okay, interesting. And so you heard about the story where the guy in the car.
Are we going educated now?
No, the guy in the car just slams through the holiday parade and kills like 6 people. Did you see that story?
Yes.
Terrible daggone story.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just got out of jail, right?
Right. For running his baby mother over with a car. Got out of like $1,000 bond, something crazy like that.
Who the fuck bonded him?
Yeah, I mean, crazy. And
so he gets bonded. They say he was leaving his baby mother house and went to the parade.
Yeah, the stories that I've seen, he was in some kind of a dispute with somebody, trying to run, whatever it was. What he did, you talk about not coming home. He ain't coming home this time, no time soon. Yeah, it's the sixth person just passing away. I mean, these were literally people minding their own business, and then this happens to them.
What mentality did he have to go run his car through a parade?
I
Like,
mean, I'm thinking that his mindset, maybe he thought the people was gonna move out the way. Maybe he thought that, but they didn't have no time to move out the way. I mean, it's a parade. It's just a
hello, it's a
bunch
sign.
of
It's a
people.
sign that says a parade is going on. So
Right,
why is you even on that
right,
street?
right, right.
He's malicious.
Yeah.
He's malicious, and he deserved everything that he gets when he gets in that penitentiary.
Oh, and
Everything.
he's going, and he's he's going. I guess we gotta say alleged until he gets convicted, if and when. Um, but definitely thoughts and prayers to the families of those affected.
And he
And
be the same motherfucker that be crying in jail talking about they didn't give him a soap.
is that a thing like that? That happens?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, he need a
Wow.
fucking extra blanket.
Wow. Um. So holiday season is in gear. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade returned.
Let's talk about how stressful people get around this time.
Has that been something that you've faced or dealt with? The stress of the
I don't,
holidays?
because I don't do the holidays like that, but
Yeah.
have I been affected by the stress? Yes, I have. I've been personally affected by the stress of the holidays. You know what I'm saying? And it can really put people at a very depressive state when they feel that they have to fill so many obligations to other people, materialistic wise. It's sad. It's sad.
So how have you been affected by this?
Um,
Like you mean like you felt that stress? Like
no, it was brought upon me.
oh,
Like,
got you,
it was brought upon me because
got you.
you're so stressed
Somebody
out.
else
Like,
stressed. Yeah.
you're putting that energy upon our situation and taking it out on me when I'm just like, hey, the bystander here. So, yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. It's crazy because when you feel like mentally like you can't give what you usually give because financial reasons are not the same as it was 3 months ago, last
Yeah.
year, it totally can stress a person out
Yeah.
terribly,
Yeah.
terribly,
Yeah.
for things that people are going to use for a moment
Literally.
and literally and
Literally.
forget about it.
Literally a moment.
Outgrow, out, don't even pick the toy up, don't even wear it anymore, like, and you're stressed out about it. Like, it's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it is over commercialized, and that in itself puts stress on people. The real, I guess, meaning, reason for holidays gets lost in all of this shopping and and the such that happens. And then to top it all off, we have higher prices, we have supply shortages, you got staffing issues, you got all these things that would affect the flow of money and products. I think that is really going to put a dampening of the mood this holiday season for people that get into all that materialistic stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's because people don't know the true meaning of Christmas. It has totally changed, even though they say that Jesus was not born on December the 25th. But we're not going to get into that,
Okay.
you know.
Jesus was not born. Do we know when Jesus was born?
They said he was born in September somewhere.
Oh
So
wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, Labor Day. Jesus born on Labor Day.
let it rest.
um, so you got people that are fatigued by I guess the pandemic and social distancing. Do people even wear masks still in Houston?
What is that?
What is a mask, right? What is a mask?
It comes to the point when somebody has one on, they be like, people be like, what the fuck you got a mask?
They like this thing on some throwback shit. He got a mask on, right?
Right,
Okay, I got
right.
you. So this is indoor. This is indoors or outdoors. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Only time I wear a mask is at work.
Okay.
They're making us wear a mask at work, and that's only because we have to meet a certain percentage of people that has been vaccinated, inmates and officers and administration. So we haven't, my prison hasn't met that percentage, so we have to keep masks on. But there are prisons that have met that percentage and they don't have to wear masks.
Wow. Okay. That's what's up. So, was there a time when y'all weren't wearing masks during the pandemic?
No, we've always worn masks since it started. But once
Okay.
everybody started getting vaccinated, they were like, once the prison reach a vaccinated percentage, then we don't have to wear masks. But, with COVID testing in the prisons, a lot of the inmates feel like they don't want to get tested. And I have to explain to them, like, every time testing come around, they be like, I ain't getting tested. I ain't getting no vaccination. FDA. They got all these rights. Whatever. Cool. But I let these inmates know, like, we only wear masks in here. Like, when we're outside in the world, we don't wear masks. So we can bring this stuff into you. So y'all got to get vaccinated and keep your mask on, because even though we're supposed to wear masks, like, sometimes my mask be down here, sometimes it's up here, like, it be everywhere. The mask, it be everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, get vaccinated, or because we're out here not protecting ourselves from
We in these streets.
We in these streets. We outside. We hooked
on. Shoppers are expected to pay on average between 5 to 17% more this season for toys, for clothes, electronics, all that kind of stuff for Black Friday compared to last year. Did you ever fall into the Black Friday trap? Were you one of those waking up early in the morning going somewhere? Yes.
I did it one time.
Okay.
And that was the last time.
The first and only time. What were you trying to get? Like, what were you trying to get?
A flat screen television.
Okay.
And my aunt just had surgery, right? And she went with me and my husband. And she was on a cane. And when that door opened, they tried to trample my aunt. I went the fuck off. Do you hear me? I went off, and I was like, I will never do that again. That shit is unsafe. It's like survival of the fittest out there, the Darwin. Like, you gotta be ready. Be ready, because those people, are they pushing? They gonna fight you. Like,
yeah.
I'll never do it again. Not over no TV.
It ain't worth it. Okay.
Don't bring your kids. Your kids
ain't
get hurt.
It.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. They inflate they inflate the prices anyway. It's a gimmick.
It is absolutely a gimmick.
You're paying the same price that you probably would originally pay.
But people, it's all marketing, and they think they got to get in there now.
Yes, people get dressed. They be out there with tents, chairs, scarves on. Like, they be ready. They be ready to spend their money. I ain't fighting over no toaster.
Yeah, I mean, TVs, for those who want to know, TVs will see the highest. They're going to see the highest price spike, 17%. And that's because whatever discounts are available will be applied to things that are already expensive. So you don't really, the things that you really going to want is not really going to be
and I'll be like, why somebody need a flat screen? Like, how many? Where are you putting all these flat screen TVs? You just got one like a year ago.
That TV's old. I need a TV.
Unless you got a son, a gamer like me that gets upset and throws stuff at the TV. Like, why are you always replacing TVs? Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I think the holiday season, as far as stores, is going to be a little bit messy. It's going to be frustrating for retailers. It's going to be frustrating for customers. It's going to be frustrating for workers. It's going to be long lines this whole holiday season because there's less people working. Stores are going to be messier because there's going to be less people to stock the stores.
Clothes going to be everywhere.
Clothes are definitely going to be everywhere. Have you noticed that you go in stores and you remember how they used to do what is called front facing? They bring stuff up on the shelves, bring them to the end. Now stuff be all the way in the back. Ain't nobody. When they closed the store, you had to bring everything up to the front before you could leave the store. Now they just get out of there. Whatever. We out of here. We gonna be back in here tomorrow. We ain't even cleaning this up. We ain't even worrying about it.
We tired.
Yeah, we tired. We tired.
No, when I used to do Christmas shopping, I would always shop on Christmas Eve, like the last minute. And I would get on retailers' nerves. Because you know why?
You did.
Because I'd be like, do you got this in this is small. You got this in a large, and they looking at me like, ma'am, you waiting until the last minute to come in here and asking for sizes? This is all that we have. Like, it's 9:00 on Christmas Eve. Why do you expect us to have any sizes? This is what we have left. Either you want to take it or not take it. And stop asking me and bothering me, asking me about sizes that we clearly don't have anymore.
So you was one of them.
Yeah.
You was one of them.
Yeah, one of them late shoppers overachieving, trying to get shit that I know that ain't goddamn available because I'm a late shopper.
But you're not. Are you still a late shopper?
I don't do it anymore. Yeah. Like with 7, he's my youngest. We do a Christmas trip.
Okay.
We usually do a Christmas trip because we found that family time, going away somewhere, creating memories, that's going to last better than us getting him a game that he's not going to play anymore after a couple of weeks. So let's do family memories. You know what I mean?
And I think that's good. I think that's really good, and it's different. And like you said, the memories are super, super important. If you remember, the pandemic forced non-essential stores to shut down for several months during 2020, and a lot of so-called experts feared that department stores were going to be over with, like the big chain department stores, and there were a number of those big, iconic stores that were already struggling before the pandemic even started.
Yeah, like JCPenney's.
Right, JCPenney's, Neiman Marcus, Brooks Brothers, right? The big box retailers like Walmart, Sears, and Target, that they were allowed to stay open. Walmart, Target, those type, and they got stronger. But those, stores like we named, the Sears and those type, they got weaker. So, but store closings have kind of balanced out as it relates to 2020. So this year, over 5,000 stores closed.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
It's sad, like when you do go to like the mall or you pass a business and you see it's no longer there. It's like, damn. That's like really sad.
Yeah.
Because of a virus, like, it's crazy. I didn't think that COVID-19 would have lasted this long. I didn't think we'd be still fighting this here in 2021.
Going into 2022, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right. Last year, 2020, 8,000 stores closed. And this year, I said that that number is down a little bit, and hopefully, it's going to continue to decrease as opposed to increase. Um, so going into 2022, you said that 2021 was a rough year for you.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. Yes.
2022, it feels like that's going to be a better year.
I hope so. I just need to get it together.
Well, I mean,
I just need to get it together, and I'm just like, you like me, like if you have me, you have me. But once you leave that little tiny space open for me to linger around, like it gets bad. It's bad. I just
okay,
don't know what to do with myself. Just be all
okay.
over the place.
Yeah, I see some of the stuff you post sometimes, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. What is going on in her mind right now? Who done pissed her off? You know what I mean?
Because I'm like the type of person, like loyalty to me is everything. Everything. And I'm a loyal person. And like once you either question my loyalty or break my loyalty, it just it gets wild.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
just
trust is one of those things that it is easy to lose and hard to gain.
yeah. And if you wishy washy with me, I'll be outside.
Okay.
I'll be outside.
So,
And it's hard to get a bitch back in there.
well, it's going to get cold, so
I don't get it.
you
I live in Houston.
okay.
I live in Houston. Okay.
Okay.
It's always nice to go outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, point taken, point taken, and I'm sure that you know whoever that's going out to understands that because you're one of those people that you don't candy coat or sugarcoat stuff. So it is what it is.
And then sometimes I feel like, Diamond, should I work on that? And then I'll be like, no, because it's not me. And I would be fake if I wasn't as blunt. And if I did sugarcoat things, like I'm going to give you the whole 100% pure raw sugar. Like I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm transparent.
To a fault.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it can be so bad.
So you recognize that there should be a balance there though.
I try, but I can't. I can't because if I feel like if I try to not try to sugarcoat stuff, and it's just not me. It's just like I feel like I'm lying. Like I'm not gonna tell you that I like your shoes or I think your shoes cute when I don't. I'm gonna
Not
tell
to
you
make
that
the
they're ugly
person,
or don't wear them.
not
Don't
to
wear
make the
them.
person. You don't care about the person feeling good. You just like
It's not
I
like
gotta
I'm
say what it
trying.
is.
My thing is like people lie to people so much. Like people be so like under the radar with some shit, and it's just be like you will have a person walking around with a booger in their nose because you scared to say something. So you rather them just walk around fucked up, knowing that every time they meet somebody, they got something hanging out their nose. Just tell them. Tell me they got something in their nose. Just be real. Why you gonna let this person walk around looking like that? You know what I'm saying? And it's so many people that won't say nothing, and this whole person finds out at the end of the day when they look in the mirror that they had a goddamn booger hanging out their nose, and not one person told them.
Mm. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, and then you have sometimes you were talking about the person's shoes. So let's say the person's outfit. Let's say you're going out to the club with your girls, and one of your girls got on something that she shouldn't have on.
I let them know.
You tell them.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say that?
I'll be like, that's not it.
Well, I mean, it's
You
just
looking at me like that?
And, and then what happens then? Like, what happens then?
I let them know that's not it. So I let them know, like, that's not it. So if you choose to wear it, that's what you choose to do. But just letting you know that it's not it. It's not it. It's not becoming of you. You're better than that. Like, you can put something on to make you look and present yourself at a better tone. But this right here, that's not it. It's not.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
there
if
you
you
have
see
it.
people staring at you,
Yeah.
they're staring for a reason, because they're saying to themselves, that's not it. I would want somebody to tell me.
Oh, okay. And you would listen to that?
Yes. And I'll be like, tell me what's not it. And they be like, oh, well, you got a roll right there, or you got some fat hanging out at your back. It don't look right.
Mm-hmm. Um, I would be remiss if I did not mention this before we go. So,
We leaving this early. It's only 36 minutes.
oh, you want to stay longer? Okay.
It's a holiday show.
Yeah, I know it's a holiday show, so I didn't want to keep you too long.
I'm in the house by myself. Like, I have no. 7 is in Baltimore. My husband, you already know, we're not together. This is our first Thanksgiving not together. Holidays not together. I am in Texas by myself.
So this was a rough holiday for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah. So we did something a few years ago,
I'm scared. Are you gonna pull it up?
and I don't want to. I don't want to pull it up, but
Why?
I I'm gonna mention it to you, and I think it will jog your memory. And then the reason why I'm bringing it up is because the person who the story was about was just found dead a few days ago. And it's sometimes we have stories that we've done over the years that are, it may be on a sensitive subject, but you find humor in things and you don't cut cards, and so we may be talking about something serious, but you will just react to it how you react. And
I have dark humor.
yes, and sometimes the viewers don't appreciate that. Sometimes the viewers don't appreciate that, and this was one of those times, right? So Malcolm X's daughter, found dead in Brooklyn, had a long-term illness. Do you remember the story that we did about her?
Was she stealing?
Yes. Do you remember that story? You do?
Briefly.
Yeah. It was a few years ago, and because of who her father is, a lot of people were angry with us about that. And I struggle with whether or not we should take
bodysuit right.
whether we should take the show down, because she just recently died, and but of course that story was before that happened. So what do you think?
I think that's when, like, you told me, don't even read the comments.
Right, I did say that. I did say that.
Right, because that's when we were posting on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you were like, stop talking to these people.
Yeah.
Stop reading the comments. Stop replying to all 380 people. Like, just stop it. So, like, I just stopped reading comments altogether.
Yeah.
Altogether. And people don't understand, like, when you're on those type of platforms and people are giving opinions and don't agree with you and say like the meanest and weirdest things, it is hard to keep your mouth closed and not type back and not clap back. So I be feeling like how these celebrities like go crazy when they get like thousands of people commenting underneath their stuff, leaving like so much negative bullshit. It's hard not to clap back. But I learned just don't read it.
Because otherwise you're going to have to say something.
Yeah, you're gonna be typing all night. And then once you reply, they're gonna reply back.
Yeah, yeah. And then you just going back and forth and back and forth.
What did we say?
Well, I think that it was mostly laughing about different things that were happening in the story. And a lot of people were like, "This is Malcolm X's daughter. How disrespectful!
How disrespectful for her stealing?"
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Oh, okay. I still feel the same way.
Okay, so you do.
my opinion is not going to change. Either she's dead or alive, Malcolm X's daughter or Martin Luther King's daughter, you're not supposed to steal. And you was bad at it because you got caught.
Right. Yeah, so she did.
How old was she when she passed? And what did she pass from? COVID?
No, she didn't pass from COVID. But like I said, she according to the commissioner, she had a long-term illness. 56 years old, found dead on Monday by her daughter, who's 23, in the home in Brooklyn. So along with her twin sister, they were the youngest of Malcolm X's 6 daughters.
A long-term illness.
Are you not buying this? Like, why are you saying it like that?
Because I just only know a category of long-term illnesses.
Okay. Well, they're doing
the autopsy.
Yeah, they're doing the autopsy.
Why?
A death. Well, you gotta do an autopsy. Death does not appear to be suspicious.
But
following
if she
the
had
initial
a long-term
review.
illness, so they should know what she died from.
And that's going to come out. That's going to come out.
Guess it's another Luther Vandross case, huh?
No, what does that mean?
You know what it means.
I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
So her and her sister were born 7 months after their father was assassinated.
They're twins.
In Harlem, yes.
Oh, that's a sad, sad time for her twin sister.
Yeah.
If they were friends.
Yeah, of course they were friends.
Why would twins are friends?
Why would they be friends?
Because sisters have rivalry and they don't get to get along all the time.
You don't think so?
No, I know so.
Okay. All right.
Rest in peace, Malcolm X's daughter.
Huh?
I said, rest in peace, Malcolm X's daughter.
I'm glad that you feel that way. And as I said, I really struggled with this because let me do this. Let me
please don't make it seem like I was the bad guy, because you probably was just laughing and laughing and laughing.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to give you the opportunity to take a look. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to take a look.
Why? Just play it. Like, I don't care. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to take a look at it, and then you judge for yourself whether it was really bad. Let's see if we can do that.
And his granddaughter, 19 years old, were arrested in Southern Maryland. According to reports, the women were arrested on Wednesday in a Walmart parking lot the arresting officer reported that they were
Why are
driving
you
a
cracking
U-Haul
up?
truck that was stolen earlier in the day in Vermont. Yeah, this is in Charles County. The sheriff's office said that 7 pit bulls were in crates stacked inside the truck, and that some of the dogs were injured. Malcolm X's daughter was charged with 7 misdemeanors of animal abuse in the case. Both women were also charged with unlawfully taking a motor vehicle in the excess of $10,000. They could face 20 years in prison and $20,000 in fines.
They lying on them. Somebody's setting them up. How you steal a U-Haul?
Easy. I'll tell you how in a second. So both women are released from jail, $2,000 bail.
That's it.
Court date $2,000 bail. Okay, so here's how you could potentially steal a U-Haul truck in the eyes of the law. They rent the U-Haul truck for local transit.
See, they make it sound worse than that.
No, but they cross state lines. Then the vehicle now is stolen because you said we wanted to move something from, east side of town to the west side of town, and you're in Maryland. Okay, now it seems like you tried to steal the vehicle. You cross state lines. They got GPS on these things.
The news makes stuff worse than what it is.
But that's the charge.
Made it seem like they went there at night.
No. You came up with that. The charge was the stolen vehicle. The charge was a stolen vehicle, and if you let somebody borrow your car, right, to do something, and they end up in Virginia,
I have a serious
stolen.
But the news make it seem like they went there in mask at night.
They didn't say that.
Jumped in, popped the lock, and just took the truck off the lot.
So dramatic.
Stolen
U-Haul
truck.
You are so dramatic.
With 10,000 baby pit bulls in the back, injured.
I just have such a problem.
They about to meet Michael Vick.
The civil rights, the children of civil rights leaders have been disappointed lately.
And y'all want to come here.
Malcolm X's daughter, this is disappointing. This is disappointing. Malika is her name. Shame, like in Game of Thrones. Okay, so shame. Martin Luther King III up there shucking and jiving with Donald Trump. Shame.
Don't even know what the meeting was about. See, y'all so judgmental. You don't even know what the meeting was about.
It doesn't matter.
You don't know what the meeting was about.
It doesn't matter what the meeting was about.
Donald Trump can't talk to no black people. He cannot associate himself with no black people. If you meet with Donald Trump, it's a problem. You shaming your race. It's a problem.
It's interesting looking back at this stuff.
Shame. Yes. 3 shames. Yeah, I say 3 shames.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? Now that you're looking back,
you were the mastermind.
What?
You were the mastermind behind this. You were shaming Malcolm X's daughter for being a goddamn thief.
No.
Yes.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
My face, people tell me all the time, like the way I feel expresses on my face, and I can't hide it. Did you see my face? I'm just like, this is some fuck shit right here. They stole pit bulls.
Yeah. Well,
and you said shame.
Do you think that is something that we need to take down?
No. For what?
No. Well, I'm asking.
No, because you said shame to her fuckery that she did. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said,
dogs.
I struggled with that because obviously hearing about her passing, I was like, I don't know, maybe
you got a thief.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, but definitely, sending prayers and condolences out. And when we talk about some of these stories,
she still stole pit bulls and a U-Haul.
Everybody, fall short of the glory at some point in time.
You think that if Malcolm X was my daddy, I'd be out here stealing?
I mean, who knows? They definitely it was a hard time for them, being the children of an iconic person who was taken away when he was only 39 years old. Yeah, it wasn't easy for them.
Diamond, their father died when they was babies.
7 months before they was born. Yeah.
They didn't even know their dad.
All the more reason why it was hard.
Okay. All right.
Yes, it was hard. So, here's the thing. I think that we have just started a new tradition here on the His and Hers show. I think that every week we need to look back at one clip or something that we did before and decide whether or not we did too much. Something old every week. Look back at something old. And because sometimes I look back at some of our stuff and I say, yeah, we did too much.
I never do. What I do recognize is why the fuck did I have that wig on?
I like the wig. What's wrong with the wig?
I thought I was T-Ross. Like, no. That was the same day that we did that was the show where we talked about New Edition movie too.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I remember that.
How they got robbed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if one of them passes away, you might got to take that down too.
I doubt it. Their career has passed away, and we still keeping it up.
Yeah, well, legendary. Shout out to them.
Ronnie, Ricky, and Mike.
Yes.
I nearly cracked up when you posted that about Whitney Houston. Do you hear me? One of my coworkers was like, that was an iconic moment because you was like, I'm not a fan. Like everybody, you expect everybody to be a Whitney Houston fan.
I'm a Whitney Houston fan.
That's you.
Yeah.
But she was all right.
Okay. God bless the dead.
Here we go.
Yeah, legendary figure.
How was your Thanksgiving with your big family?
Yeah, thanks. Like I said, I love Thanksgiving. Love this time of year. Love eating.
Two parents that don't age.
Yeah, they look really good. Yeah, they look.
They've always looked really good.
Yeah, they look really good. Definitely, they look really good.
Your mother don't age and your father don't age, so like.
Yeah, they look good.
You're gonna be stuck like the way you look now. That's how you're gonna look at like 80.
Well, I'm cool with that.
You still gonna have your Puerto Rican hairline.
Yeah,
and all that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. You look good yourself. Are you getting any more tats?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some too. Do they have any good? Artists in Houston?
Of course.
Have you gotten some stuff done down there?
No, I haven't gotten anything done, but there are some amazing artists in Houston. Houston is just amazing. Like I don't.
So you don't mean to brag, but yeah, okay.
But Houston is just like.
What the clubs are popping in Houston?
What?
Okay.
Any day of the week is something happening. Like
strip clubs. What about the strip clubs?
Yeah, I'm going on Saturday.
Okay.
I really like the strip clubs here. I really do.
Is the governor of Houston a Republican?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's why we don't have to wear masks.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So we're gonna be back on Tuesday.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, so we'll be back on Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central.
Mm-hmm.
I will be on time.
Yes, you were like really, really on time. This is the first in like 10 years.
It happens. It happens. What
You know,
happens?
Puppy just had a birthday.
Here's the thing about Puppy. I never know when it's actually her birthday because she does this a couple times a year, but I forget sometimes that her birthday actually is in
It's
November.
yeah, it's
You
actually.
know, yeah. We need to get Puppy on the show.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah, yeah. We need to
We
bring
had
Puppy on the
some
show.
great moments.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
know what was the best moments though? Like after we did our show and you would tape us out in public
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
doing horrible things.
Definitely. I think that's what we're gonna do. If we could, let's see if we can get Puppy on the show this Tuesday.
Do you remember when we went into 7-Eleven and me and Puppy was drinking from the Slurpee machines?
Yes.
From our mouths.
It's pre-COVID. It's pre-COVID.
We were just hanging our mouths underneath the machine and let it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna show some of those clips.
She is definitely a good time. Like I love being out with her. She is like a ball of energy, like me, like free spirited. Don't care what anybody says about what she doing. Like
yeah,
it is what it is. It's straight to the point.
yeah. You talk about not sugarcoat stuff. So you gonna reach out to her? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll send her a text message.
Yeah, send her a
She
text
might
message.
take 8 years to reply.
Yeah, let's see.
I talked to her a couple of months though. She was doing a mental check on me, but
yeah.
we
That's
try to
good.
get her on there.
That's good. Yeah. We definitely had a lot of fun with her, and it'd be good to catch up with her, see what's going on with her, and laugh about some of our old.
And
times.
we might be able to meet her little monkey baby.
Yeah, and I got questions. I have questions about that. So yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Yeah, her and her monkey baby. Bring them on the show. Thank you, sweet tea, as always. I'm coming down to Houston in a couple months.
So you say?
No, I am. I'm coming through. Check it out. See what's going on. Is that okay?
I'm here.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a great time.
Yes.
Then we can do a show that like.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what we're going to do. So maybe I'll come down in January.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'd be good. So I'll come down there in January.
Because every time I come to Baltimore, you like always so busy.
Well, I mean, that's not true. Not always. You be busy your own self.
Not anymore. I was broken up with.
What?
I was broken up with. Sad.
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna come down there and we're going to do a show, tape some episodes, see some things around the town.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to take you to the mural where they have like Bun B and they have like Drake and you know hot. Drake has his own day here. Like it's Drake Day. It's like all these murals of different like hip hop artists. It's spray painters. Really dope.
That sounds good. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So we're gonna do His and Her show live from Houston in January. All right.
And we'll be back on Tuesday.
Yes, we will be back on Tuesday. Of course, if you miss any episodes, you can catch up on Fire Television. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the coming days and weeks. But yes, so we are on Fire Television. All right. So thank you. How can people, what's your social media? Do you even know it?
On IG is Jamaican Shortcakes.
Yep.
On IG is Jamaican Shortcakes. On Facebook, it is Jamaican. T-Jamaican.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a Twitter.
Right.
I do have Snapchat. I don't know what that is, but yes. And no weirdos.
Yeah, well, they out there. They out there. But yes, so we'll be back, as I said, on Tuesday, and happy holidays to everybody. It's over now, though. Pretty much over now.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
How about that? All right, see y'all next week.